Hi guys, I'm Brianti and this is a video of my first attempt to do faux locks. I'm just basically going to say what I did and how I did it. Here goes. To do this style, I used 6.5 packs of African Collections Super Reggae hair in number 4. That's the hair and what it looks like. It's very rough too, and that's good for this hairstyle. 3.5 packs of African Collections Jumbo Braid in M33/1B, and both hairs are 100% Connect-A-Long hair. For my ends, I use Cream of Nature's with Argan Oil from Morocco Strength and Shine Leave-In Conditioner. Gotta give it a little shake to activate. For my roots, I use Palmer's Olive Oil Formula with Vitamin E Growth Therapy. A cute little lighter, a comb, and some scissors. First, use your comb to part the section of hair you want to braid. It is always better to part your hair in medium or large sections, depending on how heavy the hair is, because smaller sections are more vulnerable to breakage. Whatever hair I'm not using at the moment, I just twist it up. Or at least try to. I then spray the section of hair with Cream of Nature's with Argan Oil from Morocco Strength and Shine Leave-In Conditioner. You usually have to shake it up to activate it. Then work it through your hair. Make sure it reaches every bit of hair. At this moment, I am grabbing a piece of African's Collection Jumbo Braiding hair. I basically broke it up into two pieces, a 2/3 piece and a 1/3 piece. I wrapped the 1/3 piece around the 2/3 piece to form 3 strands. I can't really explain this part, but I positioned my hands as if I was cornrowing and worked that motion until I've grabbed all the hair in that section. Sorry for it being cutting off. I'm still trying to get the hang of this videotaping thing. You can braid until you've passed your real hair. Being that my hair is short, I want to go a little bit more, just to be secure. I am now grabbing African's Collection Super Reggae hair. I like to separate it a little more to cover more of the hair. I also like to snip the hair so that no strands will pull out while I'm wrapping. I then place about 1 inch of the hair downward and start to wrap towards my roots. Then when I've reached my roots, I start to wrap down. When I run out of hair to wrap, I just simply cut another piece in half and follow the routine that I used at the top of my dread. Just realized I wasn't left-handed. I just simply put an inch downward and wrap up and then back down. When I've reached the desired length, I just wrap the remaining hair upward to the very last fiber. Then I burn it to ensure security. After I burn it, I cut the excess hair and burn that also. And any other hair sticking out. And right now, I'm just going to repeat the process. As I repeat the process, I will go over some things that I realized or learned while I'm doing this hair. This whole hairstyle took me over the course of 3 days. Of course, not 3 days straight. I've definitely paused and went out and came back and continued. The hair that I used, the jumbo braid hair and the super reggae hair, I particularly love the reggae hair because it is very light and plus it's rough and it gives you that natural look. This hair is also light too. This hairstyle isn't as light as I expected it to be. There are tons and tons of methods to do this hairstyle. There are no burn methods. There's ways to do it short. There's ways to do it long. There's ways that you don't have to braid. You just have to use what works best with your hair. And just a reminder, the packs of hair, the number of packs of hair you use It varies depending on the size and the length you want your dreads to be. At first, doing this hairstyle can be very irritating, but once you continue, you start to find ways, you start to do it the way works best for you. This is a very simple concept. You just have to have the time and patience to do it. But I love the way this hairstyle came out. It looks very natural to me. If you haven't seen my previous video, I recently told you guys that I have big chopped, and I did big chop. But however, I remember saying that I relaxed my hair for prom, and I had to leave those relaxed ends in just so I can have enough length to do this hairstyle. But I believe I'll do a complete big chop once I'm done with this style. I plan on having this style in for about a couple of months. I'd say 3-4 months. Doing research for this hairstyle, I was told that you should use liquid leave-in conditioners because anything thick can lock up your real hair. And being that I'm leaving this in for quite a long time, I do not want that happening. At this moment, I didn't grab an extra piece of hair. What I did, I grabbed hair from the hair that was being wrapped and started wrapping it like that. I only did this when it wasn't a long way to go until I would reach my desired length and didn't want to waste another piece of hair. I wanted to do this style because I'm going to college and this is my first year, and I want one of my least of worries to not be my hair. Did I say that right? I don't think I said that right. I don't want any of my worries to be my hair, so I wanted a perfect protective style that when it gets old, it still looks authentic and real. You know, box braids and Senegalese twists and Havana twists, they start to look old and people can tell that you need your hair done. With dreads, it's okay for it to look old because that's what dreads are. It's basically old hair. I think these are the best 2 dreads I did on my whole head. Of course, you're going to get some unraveling, but you have to ensure that you're wrapping tight. And that's about it. You know, style as usual, and then you're done.